Look up. Stretch. Exhale, bend forward. Try to press your hands down next to the feet, fingernails and toenails in one line. Inhale, head up. Now press your hands down, meet in down dog. You can go through your vinyasa. I'm going to see if I can go to handstand from here. Tiger claw. From down dog, step or jump through to a seated position. Inhale, shoulders back, danda, danda, asana. Legs are firm, chest is lifted, chin is down, pulling the shoulders back and down and pushing the hands towards the floor. Some of you would just have all 5 fingers or 10 fingers on the ground like that, but you want to work towards pulling the shoulders down your back and lifting your chest at the same time, pushing your feet out at the same time. Mula Bandha. Catch your big toes with the first 2 fingers. Inhale, head up till the arms are straight. Pull the chest forward. Exhale, fold from the hips. Head down. Top of the head towards your feet. Gazing towards your navel. Long through the backside body. If your elbows touch the ground, bring them back up. Shoulders down your back. Change the hand position, push the thumbs on the big toe mound, pull the little toe mounds back, look up, inhale, straight arms, straight legs. Exhale, forward bend. This is a second hand variation in the Ashtanga Vinyasa system. Paschimottanasana B. Inhale, head up. You can go to any C variation, C or D. You can go around. So any variation here. Inhale. There are several variations in the Krishnamacharya system. I think Ashtanga, depending on who you learn from, will teach up to 4 or 5 variations. I think I've seen up to 4. But in Vinyasa Krama, there are probably twice as many variations of Paschima or Paschimottanasana. Inhale, head up. Exhale, head down. Inhale, head up. Exhale and release. Place the hands back. And then take it up into Purva Uttanasana or Purvottanasana. Press the hands, press the hips, and press your feet. And then release. I'm going to do side plank here. You'll get this in the Vinyasa Krama system. You'll turn to the right, press the right hand, press the outer right foot into the ground, and lift your hips, and look up. Left hand can go to your hip, your version. And then release, left side. Turn to the left, place your left hand down behind your left hip, roll, lift the hips up. And look up. And then lower your hips gently and release. Vinyasa or rock and roll, it's okay here as well. I can roll my back or my spine in such a way that I get pops as I roll over each individual joint. Right side, left side, both sides. So I can roll right side only, I can roll left side only, or I can roll both sides at the same time. just got to be careful if you have, you know, ribs that come out of place. Some people have that. Some people are so tight. When I started, I was too tight. Didn't experience that. And then one day, after many hours of practice, my joints got too loose. Anyway, Baddha Konasana, feet together, open your legs, these are like petals of a flower. So you want to open them outward. Once you get to the level where the feet are together and the knees are down outside, you can start to go a little deeper by pressing the outer thighs and knees down, engaging your piriformis to, you know, open up the lotus hips. You can also press the outer feet together, and then you can even start to rotate your feet. So up to you. Most people are probably about here, bending forward. When I started, my knees were up here, and over it's been 20 years now, hips are more open. Take it slowly. If you go too fast, you can injure yourself. Best to do it slowly, you guys, over time. Do not force your body into positions that it's not ready for. Just pay attention to the sensations. If you overstretch one day, you'll feel it. You'll notice it for the next day or two if you practice your yoga. If it becomes an injury, then you don't have to practice yoga and you can still feel it. So the idea is to really have like a sensation-free body. You want to be able to move freely. You want to be able to lift and stretch as far as you need to without hurting yourself. Right? If you're too tight, you can hurt yourself. If you're too flexible, you can hurt yourself. Goes both ways. Catch your big toes, balancing. Make sure you're not close to anything behind you that you can hurt yourself with or damage. Upavishta Konasana, upward this time. B variation, look up and breathe. Open your legs and look up. And then you're gonna roll backwards. So here we go. Exhale. And if you're tight, your feet probably won't touch the ground, and you'll probably bring your legs closer together. If you're open enough, your spine is nice and long, and your legs are long, you'll probably go wider. Try to keep the weight off of the neck, mostly in the shoulders. There's a little bit of weight in the head. If there's too much stretch on your neck, you will hurt yourself. Be careful. Without releasing your toes, roll up and balance, look up. Give yourself 2 or 3 tries. You may not land it on the first one. One of the tricks and tips I give here is to begin rolling before you inhale, and when you get to the top, inhale to lengthen the spine. It'll look and sound like this. That's an exhale. And 5 breaths. Once you're here, see if you can open the legs as wide as you can. Go for a full side split or front split, whatever you call it. Samakonasana. And if you can, keep your legs straight and knees locked, and then lower your calves to the ground very gently without releasing your toes. Now, if you've never tried this before, be very careful. Place some towels and blankets underneath where your heels will touch the ground. 5 breaths. Inhale, head up. Then place your hands down in front of your hips. If you can do that, see if you can lift your hips and lift your legs and shoot them out and back into chaturanga. There are different ways to get there. You can even lift up into a titibhasana if you have that in your practice, or you can crawl your way back, whatever, or take your legs through the arms. I'm going to show you a variation that I like to do, titibhasana. So what you do is you'll tilt your hips, or what I do is I'll tilt my hips, rotate my legs outward, lift the legs off the ground, put your legs on like a backpack. Then you place the hands on the ground and then squeeze and lift the hips, and then extend the legs up if you can, or forward and up. Get your hips off the ground. Then you can go to handstand or whatever from here, or just lift your hips And just take the legs out. Be careful not to, you'll slam the heels into the ground if you try to do it too fast and you're too tight. But you'll lift the hips, push through the hands, and think Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to upward dog. So now the lower back wants to compress. So what I'm doing here is what I did in the triangle pose, is pull the hips and create space between the hips and the ribs, particularly in the posterior side or the backside body. So there's elongation without compression. And then exhale, downward dog. Place the knees on the ground, sit back onto